Well, that's fantastic, Beth. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Hey, so we've got another evaluator. Who was our next speaker? I can't remember. Who was it? Who was it? Achyu, was it you?
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh. Achyu, have you ever given that speech before?
I give it in my classroom at my school.
Is that the only place? Did you practice at home with mom and dad?
Uh-huh.
Like 100 times? About? Probably. Okay. Well, congratulations. You did a very good job. I was very impressed. You came up. You started off with a very strong statement, which actually, when you're giving a speech, is the most important thing, right? So you stood up here and you made a bold statement, having something to do with time, if I recall correctly, and actually you grabbed everybody's attention. Congratulations on doing that. That's the secret to giving a good speech. Because remember, before you start to give your speech, everybody's out there thinking, oh, it's Achyu. Do I really want to pay attention to him? Because I've got like so many other things going on like in my life. But you stood up here and you grabbed our attention. You made us want to pay attention to you. So congratulations, that was very good. Achyu, however, your secret is out, buddy. I'm on to you. You've been hiding it probably from parents. But I can see through that because I'm smarter than everybody else. I know you're not actually a boy. I know that you're a robot. Okay? Yes? No? Try not to. Look, we just got to be honest about this. And how could I tell? How could I tell that you were a robot? Well, because during your entire speech, you were actually doing a very good job of making eye contact with everybody. But the interesting thing is you were making eye contact without moving your head at all, which is exactly what I would expect a robot to do. What you're doing is you were scanning the audience, making that eye contact, but not a bit of head movement, okay? Because robots can't move their head, okay, buddy? So I'm on to you, okay? During your speech, you actually used facial expressions, which is fantastic. Because when we're giving a speech, a big part of our speech is actually the words that come out. Okay, we all know about that. But if you want to give your speech more punch, connect with your audience a little bit better, the ability to use facial expressions, and then you also used your hands during part of your speech, which is a great thing to do. You use vocal variety. So in other words, your voice changed while you gave your speech. You spoke fast and you spoke slow. You spoke in a higher tone and a lower tone. Congratulations. These are all great things. It's almost like you have a toolbox of things that you can use during your speech, and you were using each one of the tools, the hammer, the pliers, the wrench, the whole shooting match was there. I do have a quick question for you, my friend, because one of the gestures that you did was you showed us how to ride a bike, and it seemed to be jumping up and down.
No, I was actually sort of like running in place.
Okay. Because there was a bike ride in there someplace, wasn't there?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is not riding bikes.
Riding
bikes would be like this. Would you agree with me that riding bike would be like this, right? Because I heard you say riding bike and then you were jumping. So if so, we need to have a little talk about the bikes that you're getting, because obviously there's something.
Yeah, come on.
Another interesting thing, and when we give speeches, we all have things that make us nervous. We're all concerned about things that might possibly happen. I know what your secret fear is when you give a speech. You're deeply concerned that your shirt is going to fly off. And I knew that was your concern, and the reason was because during your speech, you were holding on to the bottom of your shirt. And I know why you're doing it, buddy, because every once in a while, not every speech, but every once in a while, your shirt does fly off. So I can understand that. It's just I could tell that you were holding on to your shirt. After all of that, my friend, you had a great closing. You had a powerful closing to your speech that brought the whole room back together. You did a very good job on your speech. Thank you so much for sharing with us today, Mr. General Evaluator. That's me. Cool. We had a third speech today. Mike's speech. Who?
I will do that.
Fantastic.
Nope.